going?
I got no complaints.
This is my happy place. Is that weird?
Hey, you look like someone who craves serious firepower, yeah? Well, don't sweat it, I've got you covered. Ooh, I like your style. And I'm not just saying that, I mean, I really like your style. You see, I had you all figured out the moment you walked into my showroom. I said to myself, Matthias, that looks like the kind of person who blow a hole in the wall to get to their goal. I'm talking military-grade, state-of-the-art weapons hardware. Click. Bang. Am I right? No, no, no. This isn't the sales pitch. This is a game changer. Imagine being completely surrounded by Crimson Fleet pirates with nothing but a magstorm and a few hundred rounds. You wouldn't even break a sweat. You, my friend, are perched on the edge of infinity. And Core Kinetics would love to come along for the ride. So what do you say? Now, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get you tooled up and on your way. Every weapon comes with our target destruction guarantee. Imagine the #1 gun manufacturer in the settled systems. They sit right at the top of the list, the best of the best. You got that in your mind? Okay, now, Core Kinetics. We are chilling one step above all of that. Nothing else even comes close to eclipsing our deadly magtech. You think I'm bullshitting you? Buy one of our guns, slap in a magazine, squeeze the trigger and feel the pull. There's no sensation like it in the galaxy. Feel the pull. I like that. I think I might use that as a slogan in our next ad campaign. Damn, I'm good. Plenty of choice weapons to choose from. You need firepower? You know where to find us.
These are some of the best guns money can buy. Now, if I only had the money.
This is some serious firepower.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet. If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power. Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here. I wish that was the case. Fact of the matter is, we're barely treading water. The conduction grid went online almost 75 cycles ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology. I actually need our CEO's approval for that. And so far, it's been denied. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do? You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask. Generdyne was founded many cycles ago by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Nar Shaddaa, it took her almost 25 cycles to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Generdyne's first and last major success. Generdyne was founded many cycles ago by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility. That was Generdyne's first. That's an excellent question. The conduction grid is... Generdyne has all... It was great speaking with you.
Are you gonna let me work, or are you gonna keep bothering me?
It's nice to have visitors up here. Thanks for taking the time to talk.
The way things are looking at Generdyne, might be time to polish up my resume.
What? I'm working here.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems, and there's no percentage in causing problems in Nar Shaddaa.
Hello. It's good to see you today. Hope to see you again soon.
Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression. Oh. I'm afraid I've stepped right into it again. Damn. You aren't here about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst. Yeah, maybe you should have, for my sake. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game. If only you knew. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltkor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you. Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you? It's a substantial amount of credits. I couldn't allow you to do that. If you can get his debt off my... And don't worry about payment. Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover? Our family's Irish, for God's sake. I don't think he could have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad. Niall? Oh, he's the CEO of Keltcourt. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you. When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system, but it's clearly backfired. For now, but listen, he's set to retire. So he shuttles me out. And two. We're a tech. We handle everything from individual standalone units to might not be as glamorous as... Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
No time to chat. Unless this is about mass purchasing some mining equipment, I'm far too busy to stop and chat.
Are you supposed to be here?
What do you want to do for the break?
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break.
I'm glad I ended up at Keltcorp. Miss McKenna treats her employees like family. Howdy.
I'm in the middle of some quarterly earnings analysis. Excuse me. This is the Stroud Eklund business offices. We don't do sales here, if that's what you're looking for.
I do like visitors. But Stroud Eklund doesn't run itself. Feel free to look around. Stroud Eklund is the peak of ship manufacturing design. Well, I should hope so. He... Oh, interesting question. Nar Shaddaa is the ultimate playground for people who have money. And that means we exhaust ourselves sabotaging each other. It's fun, but a huge waste. Kuat Drive Yards as a company doesn't believe in restraint. But sometimes I wonder if Nar Shaddaa's lack of a moral authority isn't hurting everyone, even us. Originally, but after my hurt, I still get questions.
Move along.
It's an honor to be a part of the Stroud Eklund team.
No fights near the storefronts.
Pardon?
Welcome to XenoFresh. How can I help you today? XenoFresh is the best place to work in Neon, hands down. The pay is good. We're fortunate that the Free Star Collective has given XenoFresh Fisheries the sole right to fish chasm bass and use it to produce Aurora. If you care to sample some yourself, we have it for sale at the famous Astral Lounge. Although Aurora is our flagship product, we also produce a line of delicious seafood products as well. Oh, try not to disturb Miss Grath. She's a busy woman.
You're not a plate of croissants. You could react by simply telling me you're not the delivery person I was expecting. This isn't difficult. That foolish girl up front must have allowed you back here. I'm going to have a bit of a chat with her later. Look, I'm really quite busy. If you're not here on XenoFresh business, I'm going to have to ask that you leave. My name's Libby Grath, and I am the CFO of XenoFresh Fisheries. And since I answer directly to Administrator Bayou, I hope you aren't here to cause any sort of trouble. The last thing I need right now are more protests and complaints to do. Everything under the sun, from unfair business practices to reported bad working conditions to the price of Aurora. We're the #1 most successful corporation on Neon, so we're obviously a huge target of opportunity for slander and false accusations. Everyone's looking for a free handout or a tiny piece of the massive success that we've accomplished. Well, I'll tell you the same thing I tell them before I have them escorted out. It's not going to happen. Not on my watch. Well, this has been a delight. We must do it again sometime.
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid we aren't taking appointments right now.
Hoping to get a meeting. I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Slayton sure takes his security seriously. I don't know whether to feel safe or nervous.
Your company send you out here too? I don't see a point of face-to-face meetings with component vendors to be... Your company send you out here too? I don't see a point of face-to-face meetings with component vendors. To be honest.
You have a question, you can chat with the receptionist all you want.
Here for the Astro Lounge? Hi there. Welcome. The elevators continue. Welcome to the... Enjoy your visit to the trade tower.
Another derelict vessel has been found. All hands aboard were dead, and the signs point to a Jedi entanglement. The call has gone out for both the Empire and independent powers to do something about this.
You deal with Felix yet? I'm sure it was a great pleasure. Shit. Shit! No, I do not. But I will find out. You get results. Like me. Well, hopefully not too much like me, right? So, now, new business plan. Where I am the boss and you're my capable and well-rewarded underling, yes? Yannick's Urkal is running low. Soon there will be angry customer, and that's bad for business. What we need is spice, and there's only one place to get that. Xeno Fresh Fisheries. Neshar worked there and had a secret contact. Even secret from me, his good friend, who supplied the spice. I said he wanted to protect them, that it was safer if no one knew. No matter how I pressed him, he'd clam up. Very frustrating. Maybe. No longer important. So, it is time for you to become a productive member of society and get a job at Xenofresh. And here are some superb and very legitimate credentials. And your new name is... Riley Chernyshevsky. Nice to meet you, Riley. Urkel needs spice, yes? And spice is totally illegal outside of the Astral Lounge, and really, really illegal off-world. Use the research station over there and analyze these. I'm sure you'll figure it out from there. So you need to put on your best suit, Riley, and make a good impression. Neshar's contact should be looking for someone like you, so find them. Then we line up more spice and profits will flow. Here for some Urkel? Can't blame you. Best drink in the galaxy.
No, not today. Just picking up some beers.
Oh. Well, suit yourself. Your loss.
Take it easy.
I gotta tell you, man, blend is the best. Come on, your secret's safe with me. What are the secret ingredients, huh?
Glad you like it, but there's no way I'm telling you how it's made. It's not much of a secret if I go around telling people.
Oh, come on. It's not that big of a deal, right? Just tell me.
Don't push your luck. The ingredients will stay a goddamn secret. Now leave me alone!
What's up?
Show no mercy. If you come to talk about bounty, be warned though, if you think this work... Goodbye. There are unconfirmed reports of farmers being targeted by an unknown group or gang whose motives are unclear. Although we have not been able to track down specifics, it's clear that someone is preying on them. The rebel in command said that the matter was under active investigation, and any leads should be reported to them. Knowing the rebels...
I hope you're having a great day.
Welcome to Xenofresh. You've come to the right place. The application here. Job candidates with I highly advise you to look at the application. Job candidates with background in chemistry are I highly It was nice talking. With you. Riley... Oh god, is that Cherny-Sheetsky? Cherry? I'm so sorry. Miss Gurov would like to interview for the position. She's in the underbelly on the factory floor. She'll be expecting you. I have no response to that. Have a nice day.
The Imperial Volunteer program. 5-year anniversary. Dozens of pilots with the Imperial...
My brother works at Quad Drive Yards. He said he wouldn't be caught dead flying a Sea-Eater starship.
Investments really took a bounty last month. I hope the market stabilizes.
Production quotas are down, Valentina. Malone is expecting a delegation soon, so you need to fix it.
I'm not the one who promised a 30% increase this quarter living. In fact, you can find my goddamn recommendation on file, which you ignored.
Mr. Bain was expecting the event to go off smoothly. He personally expects it.
I can't make something out of nothing. Everything is falling apart down here. I need my new budget approved immediately. Hello? Hello? Aya! You're the new applicant, right? Riley? Huh, really? You, a doctor? Either you're grossly overqualified or a goddamn liar. That's not what's important, though. You know remedial chemistry and seem to be living and breathing. You're goddamn hired. Good. Take this and put it on. Follow me, and you get to show me just how amazing you are at learning new skills. Right. Wear the damn clean suit every minute you're on the job. It's for your safety. I can't have any more of you dropping dead because you can't follow simple directions. Clear? So, here is the facility. Don't go anywhere. You work the assembly line, you make what's asked, and you get paid and go back to whatever crate hole you come from. Don't ask questions, do only what's asked. Remember, you are just one tiny cog in the Xenofresh machine. Don't fraternize, except on a break. Here we go. The assembly line. Job simple. The hopper will spit out ingredients. The computer tells you what to make, you take the ingredients from the hopper. We know to the milligram what's needed. So take what's required. No more, no less. Then it comes out of your pay. You think so, right? The other thing is speed. We got a quota. As soon as the screen spits out a compound, the timer starts. So use the station to craft the compound, then put it in the other hopper. You beat the time and you maybe make Employee of the Month, get a bonus, maybe get promoted one day so you can have your own little crate rats. You take too long, don't take too long. Questions? Pay attention. We understand. After that, the clock is ticking. Finish. Training program commencing. Create one batch. No time limit. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Shift over. You can go to the break room or go home.
Valentina needs to cut us a break. She's a real pain in the butt. What I wouldn't give for just one solid week of sunshine.
I don't know. They don't pay me enough.
Welcome to the line. Hope you like your every move being recorded and digitized for Silicon posterity.